shiz. I haven't done a vlog in a few days now, so just decided to put the camera on and just speak my mind. I want to get the fuck out of San Marcos, Texas. There's nothing here. It is very boring. I mean, okay, San Marcos is just like most college communities. There's San Marcos, well, the Texas University is here. And so it's nothing but university students and old people retiring. There is not much else going on here. So when you're middle aged, not old as hell, quite quite boring here. So my wife and I, we are planning a move out when we can. You know, it's costs money to move out, as we all know. But we are actually working on a way to finesse, finesse our way out of here and finance our way out of here. And to go back to the West Coast, which we like very much, we love Phoenix, Arizona, and I love Los Angeles, California. She doesn't like LA that much. But if I do find a really good job there, then that wouldn't be a big concern, wouldn't it? So, double shot, I am actually finally finished organizing the movie, and I even got a brand new website for it. It is D Shot Biz, or excuse me, dshot.biz. Is dshot.biz. That's it. Just put that in your address bar. Don't put .com, don't put www, just put dshot.biz. That's it. And it will pull right up. And that's going to be the official website for Double Shot. It's going to be a 3-season, 5 or 10 episodes per season movie. Very interesting. And we still got a lot of loose ends to tie up, a lot of little things that needs to be done to the script. Ooh, excuse me. I am so sorry about that. We still got a little loose ends to tie up, and but we're going to get it done, and it's going to be wonderful, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be sweet. But there's a movie I tried to talk a friend of mine from high school that we stayed in contact with each other throughout the years, and a little off and on conversation. But I'm like, hey, even though you live in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, you can still be a part of this movie because of Office 365 and collaboration abilities of it. And you may not be involved with the production of it, but you can be involved with the pre-production. And so I'm trying to get him involved. And he reminded me of a movie idea that I came up with when I was a child called Fred. Now, unfortunately, there is another movie out called Fred, but the title was different. It's F.R.E.D. And it's an acronym for a title that I came up with back then, and it's a very interesting acronym. I forgot about that. I did. I totally forgot about this movie that I came up with a few years back. And it was, and I when I wrote this, this the treatment for it, because I never got to the script. It was in high school, and I was going to make it while I was in high school. I was going to get a bunch of students together who were like-minded individuals who were into making films themselves. Like, hey, let's make this idea happen. Well, it never got off the ground when I was in high school, and the idea was forgotten throughout the years. But he reminded me of this, and I'm thinking myself, why not make it something bigger? And of course, more mature. I mean, because of course, when I was in high school, there were some ideas that I had back then that wasn't quite movie theatrically set. I believe that this that in the age I'm at right now, I can make it a little bit more mature, make it more interesting, make it for all ages. Lots of killing, lots of drama, lots of blood, lots of cool stuff that people like to see. And it's going to be a web series. Another web series that I'm thinking about doing, if it gets picked up by a television studio, by a studio of some sort, or production company, of course. It won't be a web series anymore. It'll be a full-on television show. But I think it's a very interesting plot. People will like it, and we'll see. And it could be something that can be produced in 2015. And what's great about this is that Double Shot, I'm actually planning to shoot all 3 seasons at one time. It's going to be all shot at one time, and it's going to be released over a period of 2 years. Um, and so, if we're shooting this movie, Double Shot, in 2014, I can work on Fred in 2015, and Double Shot will still be airing. So that's a good thing, right? So I'm going to still have the ability to do Fred while Double Shot is already on the air. So I won't be working on 2 different productions at one time. Now, Fred is going to be an ongoing story. Double Shot is already complete. That is a complete story, and it's not going to continue beyond 3 years. That's why I want to shoot everything at once. But Fred, I'm planning on making it where it's an ongoing show, and it's going to last however long it lasts, as long as we maintain the popularity of it. So right now, I'm working on a budget for Double Shot. I've got my Microsoft Excel worksheet going, and I'm trying to calculate, what we can pay people. I want to pay somebody, I want to pay people something, give them a little something for their work, saying, hey, you still got to keep your job, your day job, but we're going to give you a little sum on the side to say thank you so that we can get their dedication. It's not going to be a whole lot of money. It's not going to pay the bills, but it's going to be something that they can pocket and have for themselves. And so I am trying to come up with a budget, something that we can throw out on Kickstarter and say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is how we want to do it. Let's freaking do it. And that's how I want to play it. I came up with a small cast and crew list of people that I need. Script supervisors, producers, directors. Well, I'm the director, but um, the makeup artist, the and other people that needs to be involved with this film. And so I'm working very hard on trying to organize this budget to come up with a decent budget that will work, because we need money for a lot of different things: clothes, makeup, um, sound effects packages that we got to buy to make up the sound effects. We need to purchase some effects packages, matte effects, and so there's a lot of things that we have to work on to come up with a complete movie. And it takes a lot of thinking, a lot of work, and a lot of pre-planning. And also need to get with other people to work on this budget so that we can figure out a way to make this work for under a certain amount of money. Because we're asking for a lot of money here. If I want to pay people something, that costs money. And I'm finding out that labor costs a lot more money than the things we need. People cost money. They really do. And the ideal situation would be that I can pay people a full on, full time wage. I mean, and that's kind of idea that I have actually. Of course, I'll never get Denzel Washington to be in my movies with this type of attitude. But the idea is that I'm going to make films and I'm going to pay people a wage, like a monthly wage for like a year or something close to that. And this is how I want to start out and make films for the fun of it. I want to get people that likes to make films just for fun, just because it's fun to do. Isn't that more interesting than try to make money? Of course, we need to make money in order to make more films. So that's still there. We need money to make money, and we need to make money in order to have money. To make these films. So we need to come up with a balance there somehow, I guess. Excuse me. we do need to come up with some type of balance of some sort to make this work out for us. We need to somehow make it work, so that we know that we can make another film, make another production, and do a Kickstarter of some sort to push this one through. Uh, we need to ask. We're thinking Twitter, Facebook, and a whole lot of other social networking sites to push this idea. And I want to, hopefully, my wife will be on board so that we can make this happen. Well, I'm at 11 minutes right now, and I want to go back in, work on my project some more while I'm on my lunch for now. Since I'm on my lunch, I got all this. We get an hour lunch here. That's a nice thing. It's not 30 minutes like some places I used to work at. That's a good thing about here is that 1 hour lunch. So I got time to work on things, and so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get on Kickstarter and really polish the proposal to the general public. And excuse me, I'm even burping and coughing all over this video. Oh, body pains. Sucks. But yeah. So I'm going to jump off this thing right now. Peace out. See ya.